before I move on, somebody said, I struggle to get my business Facebook page noticed when I post content. Should I start posting content on my private page? I have a belief that I shouldn't mix this, but not sure how else to get out there on Facebook. Okay, cool. So this is a really interesting one. So I have nothing against networking on your personal page. So Keely, if you're watching, yes, definitely helping the groups I'm in on my direct competition. So need to rethink this one. Okay, cool. So, right, so Keely, I think this might have been your question. Now, I have no issue with posting onto your personal page. My not issue but warning is if you're only using your personal page for your business, Facebook will likely shut you down, because if your personal page isn't posting personal things, then there's going to be a problem. I've got a weird thing coming up on my screen, get rid of that. So by this I mean you should have a business page, absolutely, but let me be completely honest with you. If you're not doing Facebook ads, I don't know who else is going to completely disagree with me. In my experience, you may as well not have a page, right? Now, you still have one because it's a presence, and you should have call to actions on your page to pull people in. If they want to look you up, it will come up and they can go, oh, that's where I'll find them, because you'll have a massive sign on your cover photo telling them where to go, to click here, to whatever else, to sign up for this thing, whatever it is. So you're giving them that space to be able to find you, right? So I'm not saying don't have a page. I'm just saying that if you're focusing all of your time and effort posting on a page that has a reach of like 2 people, okay, let's be realistic, that has a reach of say 20 to 50 people, maybe even a reach of 200 people, right? We've all got likes on our page of around about 200 people who we know are not ideal clients, right? That's just the way it is. So if you're relying on a page that is reaching potentially your non-ideal clients, you're kind of wasting your time. And so it's about being strategic. It goes back to your 3 W's, you know, who are you wanting, right? Where are they? Are they on your page, or at least are they seeing the stuff that you're putting out on your page? Because if you're not doing an ad, the reach will be low, and there'll be a lot of time and effort spent on there that you're not doing. I say this time and time again. When I was at the brink of not making much money to making a ton of money, was a difference between me forgetting about my Facebook page and focusing on growing my group. That was it. Because I was like, right, I'm actually, I'm going to be completely honest with you, my page was barren. I literally stopped paying any attention to it whatsoever. I didn't post on it. I didn't do anything. I literally just focused on, okay, how can I get people into my group in the most icky-less way possible, right? Icky way, the most icky way. That's not how I did it. In the most classiest way possible. How can I get people into my group that are quality people who have a problem I solve, who want what I'm offering? How am I going to do that? And you have to be ruthless. That probably sometimes isn't on your page unless you're earning enough money to invest into Facebook ads. So I have no reason to believe that actually, if you want what you're doing to reach more people, to post onto your personal page. Now, the thing is, here's the big caveat. You could write on your Facebook page and then share it over into your personal page. What I have found in my experience is as soon as you do that, people overlook it. Because again, notice the tone, be mindful of where you're putting out what you're saying. If you're putting out what you're saying in a group scenario, as we've just gone over, people don't want to be broadcasted to. And that goes for the same on your personal page. If you've posted a post on your page that is very organizational, very broadcasty, which is fine for the page because that's just what that's valid and appropriate for that platform. But your personal page is personal. They're people. And it's a combination of your friends and your network. And I know you could do something fancy with separating out business connections with friends, and you can decide who it shows and whatever else, which is a very good idea. I just haven't got around to doing that, nor do I care. But that's one way that you could do it. But your personal page can absolutely be used, but be personal. Share opinions around your industry. and funnel people from your network, as in from your personal page, into your group, into your opt-in, so that you're putting people out of that space and into a space where you can dominate. So what happens is people who just use their personal page for their entire business model. So they don't pull people through a journey. They don't take them into the opt-in. They don't take them into their group. And so they're trying to then sell, because that's where they're at. Like, don't sell, really. You know, I'm not saying never do it, but you're going to be less likely to get people to buy your stuff if you're doing it in these open pools of people where you're not the star. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be the main dominator. You've got to be the person of authority in that space. And on your personal page, you're just not. In someone else's group, you're just not. When you pull people into your list and when you pull people into your own group, yes, you are. Yes, you are that dominating authority on that topic. And so that's the advice that I'd give you. Nothing wrong with networking on your personal page. Nothing wrong with putting out opinions. Nothing wrong with telling people what you're doing, what you're about. You know, saying that you've got something really helpful. That I know a lot of you in my friendship community are business owners, or are looking to lose weight, or are whatever it is, and would love to perhaps hear about this particular thing. Well, hey, join my group, because next week we have a da-da-da. Join my challenge, because I'm running a challenge on how to do da-da-da-da. Download this opt-in, because it does this, and this is the name of it, and this whatever else. So don't shy away from using your personal page. Absolutely. I don't particularly make a big deal out of it, but I know a lot of other people who do have success with using their personal page, but use it correctly. Be mindful of the space and don't be broadcasty. Try and put out there things that are appropriate for the space. Add more human into what you're doing, particularly for your personal page. I hope that's helped. Keith says, yes, exactly what I'm doing. Thought about getting rid of some, but then my page only has a few likes. I hope that was helpful in terms of answering that question for you. And if anyone else found that helpful, then I'd like to know. But yeah, so that's my opinion on personal pages.